Hi everyone, I just wanted to introduce you to the new book inventory we'll be working with. This is a document on Google Sheets, which is shared with you through Google Drive. Right now you only have access to this particular document through the link that's provided in the email. I hope to eventually be able to share this document with all of you through Google Drive. I'm just going to show you a couple of simple things that you can do with this document that would be very helpful for you. I'm going to show you how to search for a book, how to find out how many books we have on campus and where they're located, and also how to reorder your books for the end of the year. So first, let's see how the books are organized. We have them by title, author, publisher, the type, which means if it's paperback or Everbind or BMI, the total and where they're located, and then finally the reorder amount, which you'll see is blank. Let me just start by saying first that we don't have every single text that's located on campus in this particular document, and that is where I do need your help. So if you happen to have a set of books in your room, you should do a book search to see if it's listed here, and if it's not, please feel free to add it in along with all of the other information that we have on this particular document. So first, let's say I'm just searching for a book. The obvious easy way is to alphabetize it. As we can see, this list is not alphabetized right now. So I'm going to go to the top of the column, click the drop-down menu, and I'm going to click Sort Sheet A through Z. And now the list is alphabetized. You might be searching for just one particular author. So to make that easier, you can also alphabetize the list of authors. So I do the same thing, the drop down, sort sheet A through Z, and I can look for William Shakespeare. And I have currently 3 texts documented here. We all know obviously there are more than just these 3 texts that we have on campus. So we should work to fill those in if we know where they are. So we have Julius Caesar, Othello, and Romeo and Juliet on this particular list. I can see they're obviously written by Shakespeare. We have the Folger edition, and some of them are paperback, but our Othello are BMI bound. And then if we go over here, we see the total amounts of the books. So let's talk about the total and how you can actually find your book. To do that, I'm going to use the example of Things Fall Apart. So if we look, we have Things Fall Apart here. We have our author, the publisher. We know it's in paperback. And we have the total. There are 90. You'll notice, though, that there are black triangles in the corners of these cells. And that means that there's a note that has been left behind. When you hover your mouse over that cell, the note opens up. So we see not only is there a total of 90, but there are 90 in room 141, which is my office and where I'm holding all of the new books for the curriculum. So let's say, for example, Mr. Marker would like some copies of Things Fall Apart for his classroom. He's going to go into the note and say he takes 30 in room 150, and he's going to leave his name. And then Mr. Marker's also going to go up, and he's going to recalculate. There are now 60 in room 141 and 30 in his room. And let's say we'll just do another example. Miss Panarisi would like some of these books. She takes 30 as well. And then Miss Panarisi would go and recalculate the amount. So now we would see in the note that there are 30 located in room 141, 30 in Mr. Marker's room, and 30 in Miss Panarisi's room, for a total of 90. So you see, you actually don't need to touch anything that's in the actual cell. That 90 will always stay there. And as we get new books or books are destroyed or lost, I will recalculate that for you. So you just really want to work in the section of the notes. I'll also show you briefly what we're going to do to reorder books. This year, we no longer need to do purchase orders. We only need a book quote. So to make your lives easier, all you're going to need to do is to give me a reorder amount, and I will produce one large book quote for the whole department and make sure that you are issued your books at the start of the year. So you'll notice this column is blank. There are no black triangles anywhere that indicate that there is a note, because no one has reordered anything as of yet. So if I were ordering more Things Fall Apart, I would right-click on this cell, and if we go down here, we see there's an option to insert a note. So I'm going to click that, and the note box opens up. So let's say our teachers really enjoyed that text and they would like some more. Mr. Markert would like to order 20 more. And Miss Panarisi as well. They'll just leave that information in the notes, and I will go back at the end of the year, and obviously we need 40, and I will put in the reorder amount. So again, you don't need to worry about what's in the cell. You just need to create a note to indicate to me what it is that you want. And then I would make sure that you received your books. And that's just about it for right now. So it's pretty simple, but I hope it does make your life a little bit easier and also helps us to all be on the same page about what books we have and where they're located. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you so much.